Hello and welcome back to Banished episode 17 with the Megamods. This is Kendi. We have gotten a whole bunch of housing down here in the south. And I had added in start of a town, more condensed housing here. And I want to get some of the first floor stuff. I'm going to get a, working on these corner houses. So I got one of these here on the corner, and then some of these other second story and third story houses to go up here. And this medical clinic, it's under the town section. It kind of sits back further, so I'm kind of wondering if this is going to look okay with the second and third story additions on there. So we'll figure that out when it gets to that time. We have people still building some of our resource stuff. Trying to get the brickworks all done here. And I think I upped the priority on this. I figured it might as well get the sawmill in here because we'll probably need to get lumber done in this area. And right now, up on the north side, our water sawmills, they're both doing firewood. So yeah, we're going to get kind of low on the lumber probably pretty soon. It's going to get used up with all the more fancy buildings. And both the traders, or all the traders rather, should have plenty of herbs in there. And since we're going to be using the pecans a lot more, I had them just go ahead and start taking care of this field up here. And the fields that we had just started, having them cleared out, are also here. That one has also been somewhat recently that way, so we can have it used in the oil press. I'll want to maybe get a little more houses around here. I found this, it must be just the Megamods and probably not the colonial stuff in the town section. Oh, we need to take care of tools again. There is, yes, some libraries. And I don't know if this is what will produce books or if it just kind of helps. I don't know if it helps with education, but I just figured, it's a building to put down. That'll work. So let's look at our blacksmiths. Okay, so that one should be just fine because he's doing the rough tools. And our other one's doing the iron tools, which should also be fine. I can't increase those to more than one person working there. Oh, well let me look at the other options we have. So blacksmiths, yeah, it says we have 4. Oh, that's because the forge takes up blacksmith slots. Okay. Well, let's see if we can put another type down here. And the smithing. So this one's just the original. I assume it doesn't get upgraded. Same with that's the original. This is the type that we have down. I don't want the small one. We don't need the small smeltery. That is a blacksmith. It's kind of small. And this one I'm not very familiar with. And it looks like the other ones are just not necessarily blacksmiths. Okay, well, we've got the cooper started there. Well, let's just put this down and see what it will produce. Maybe, I don't know if it'll produce just the normal assortment of tools or if there'd be advanced ones as well. Of course, we got plenty of building to go on here. So our Cooper's getting close to done. I really want to get this brickworks done here. The sawmill's almost done. That'll help. I think for a brief moment we'll switch this guy up here from ropes to rough tools. There's probably... okay, there's a little bit of iron ore. That'll help. I also have houses up here getting upgraded since there's been a bunch of ropes done. I figured, you know, I'd just have that guy sit doing the ropes and don't worry about it for quite a while. Okay. Here we have a seed trader. Ooh, apple trees. I really, really would like to get the apple trees. And of course they don't want the herbs. I doubt, yeah, this is kind of still filling up with, I think, the linen and lumber. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had more hardwood here, but I guess not. We need to have these start stocking more hardwood. It will take a little bit while for this hardwood person over here to get these trees. They're finally getting planted. Got some of the older trees out. This one down here. Actually, can have another forester up here. Okay. Yeah, they don't collect too much in one season, unfortunately. But it's we have the people. I think it's still worth it. Our linen. Yeah, the linen is pretty low here. We have another merchant, must be at the docks. Right, we have no linen. We can switch this person back to linen. We should have flax. Oh gosh, we got plenty of flax. Okay, so we only have one weaver. Okay, there's the other one that's paused, and then this one needs the building supplies. I would unpause it, but they already have quite a few things to do at the moment, so we can put one person there. And let's go up to the docks. So there's probably a merchant here. And they just have luxury goods. So we got plenty of hardwood here. If there was something I wanted, then I would spend the herbs on it. We have just a huge amount of herbs kind of saved up. I'm just assuming that the gatherers did a really good job at getting the herbs. We got some of our orchards planted now. I do need to still put down the apiaries. I know that we had them over here, but this area's kind of gotten full with the shoreline. Kind of need to keep the shoreline available. I was thinking right here would probably be a good place. It's still going to be kind of close enough to various barns and be close enough to the candle maker. Let's see if our brickworks is done. Not quite. Okay, so let's get that on lumber. Get a person there. So our stockpile over here has plenty. It's even had a little bit of hardwood come down here. That's good, because I wanted to kind of create a little bit of lumber down here. That way the people don't have to walk quite so far to get the lumber for the building supplies. Okay, so the brickworks can just do only the bricks, not the tile. And if it really needed it, could do the coal and coke view, but I'm using the stack burner here. Okay, we've hit our limit. Haven't needed to up that yet. And I also built the kiln behind here so we could do roof tiles if we want to. At the moment, I'll just have it stick as bricks. That's really interesting. So the kiln will use the firewood only. You don't have any other options here. but the brickworks will use the furnace fuel. Okay, well that makes it a better thing to just use the kilns just for the roof tiles and then only do the brickworks for just the bricks, just because we got so much of the furnace fuel, and that's let's see, our coke is getting turned into furnace fuel. And this guy's just like turning out tons of coke fuel. Okay, so we got our tools are getting a little bit better. I'm sure that that one person just had a ways to go for the other tool. Looks like we had a couple old age people. I had noticed up in the docks there were some people that were of that age. I just kind of said, hey, there's only one person there, let's kick him out. So we got a few up here. I know we still need to get more housing in. It's only like 3 to 4 ratio here. Okay, so this will still take a while. I think I'm gonna have them stop that one. And we still have this little block to finish up. And just clear that out and make it a little bit easier. Once I start getting some lumber down here, I think I'll turn the weaver on, and that way we can start doing a little bit more linen. You got another guy. Yeah, because this one's making the dress coats. And up here should be using the leather. Yeah. So they're still making quite a bit. And this is our livestock person. Okay, so we now have a lot of hardwood here saved up. You know, just for the fun of it, I think I'll get a couple ducks. I haven't done the ducks before, so let's see how that goes. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we could change that to ducks. So, I also had built a couple little things around here on the ducks. So I got a little chicken coop going. Not that I need the chickens, but figured might as well. I wanted to stick one there somewhere. Got a couple more reed farms. We had not a whole lot of surplus of the reeds. I keep forgetting to minimize this rather than closing it. Let's see the reeds. Okay, so we got that many, and we need. Oh wow, okay, this is good. Maybe they are actually these bundling sheds are actually doing enough production here now to kind of keep up with things. Okay, so the ducks. I know I want to probably stick some cows in the south where we have all these fields started. I can start that one. That's not going to matter, but they're not going to get anything done with it. That's okay. I think the ducks... How about make like a pin over here? And it'll take a while to get it done, but that's okay. They shouldn't die all sitting there in the dock, but alright. And a standard pasture. Let's just do an even one, 18 by 18. And our food limit is hit again. Don't quite want to just raise it up to the maximum, but that's okay. We'll be well stocked up in case we get any nomads coming in. Alright, so those are getting full again. I did want to continue putting in some of these fences. I kind of just been sticking them in, you know, I didn't want to put in too much of the building requests. It gets quite full. And then it seemed like you can't get anything done. Okay, so which one did I have it as? I think it was this kind. And there's some corners. And the last one. And did one piece on each side. Yes, one piece on each side, and then did the little gate things. I don't know, the gate doesn't really do much, but that's okay. It's just there for the looks anyhow. But it definitely does seem to add a little something rather than nothing. And just kind of making it look kind of bland. Okay, our tools are still low again. We should be having enough people making them. Let's see if our other guy down here is built yet. No. And it looks like we need a little bit. Oh, this guy actually takes iron. Ooh. I did not pay attention to that one. But if he can upgrade, that may be worth it. If not, oh well. Maybe next time we'll have to just build another one. Okay, trade ducks and ducks. We got the ducks. Could do trade ducks, but I'd rather do trade horses. So let's just let them go that time. Okay, so we still got lots of stuff going on. I think I finished that one around there. Oh wow, okay, so our dry goods is up. Increase that as well. Let's look at our storage over here. It is quite full. Okay, and we had a little one here and a little one there. I had added this just for some decoration. I think I will want to add the large one. I know it makes more sense to have the large one over there, but I haven't done the large one yet. So we'll do that for the looks. Okay, not a lot of laborers just because I'm using so many of them for building. Got the library up here done. Okay, I'm guessing it's another cleric. That's okay. Sure. I mean, this is not full anymore. But our other small church at the docks was full. They're kind of like on the edge of being full. And then the new one down here is slowly getting full. It'll take a little while, but that's okay. And we still do not have our blacksmith done. It's going as fast as it can, but I don't know. People, maybe they're just not getting down here. on builder. Builder. I don't know, they should be close enough. There shouldn't be a problem with that. I mean, unless they're just taking a while to get the stone and the iron. I mean, all the iron should be over at the forge area. Okay, so we have run out of coke. Okay, that mine's getting a little bit low, and our other mines, little mines here, is doing the coal as well. And maybe our stack burner's just not keeping up, so let's give it another person here. Is this one under? Because it's not okay. There it is. Goes 2 on a 2 there now. Just wasn't working. Wasn't cooperating. Okay, so hopefully that means they can then create enough coke from the coal, because we should have plenty of coal. Okay, coal 800. Yeah, the coke fuel is down. So they're just using it up as soon as it becomes coke fuel, it's going into the furnace. Okay, only one person, 2 people down with tools. Which is okay. I mean, this person had done enough ropes, they can just leave it like that. So we had a couple of our houses that have been upgraded. It's got the little 2nd story tiny little bit up there. Not sure how you can fit another person up in this little attic kind of thing, but I guess it works for them. Let's go down the south again. There's the houses. Do want to probably try to put a couple more houses in there, and our blacksmith is done. It can't be upgraded, so we don't have any that can be. Since we're right by the coal, I'd love to make the steel tools. Well, we can leave it on steel tools for a little bit. See how that goes. I might need another person in the foundry, possibly. Yeah, if we want to have more iron tools, I'm going to need to have more here. But it doesn't look like I can increase it. I might have to get one of the... Oh, I don't know where to put that. I could put the foundry up here. It's not really near the iron, though. I mean, there is lots of iron ore sitting around. Well, there's a little bit over here. Also get this stone taken care of. Yeah, I suppose that this up here might be about the best place if we can find a place along the river for it. Okay, and then that would make a lovely fishing spot. That would suck living next to that. I don't want it to be too far away from the blacksmith and the stockpiles, but I'll probably have to change some things here. I think they also need furnace fuel. I know this would fit here just right. Well, that could work there as well. Okay, let's see. this. Does it say? Yeah, it doesn't say if it would use specifically if it has to be furnace fuel. I believe it has to be furnace fuel. Which means everything's getting made here. And this would probably be better than that. Just because it'll be a little bit closer. Okay. Well, it'll take a little bit of time to get done up there. Yeah, I think for their sake we can get rid of that. I don't think she really wants to be sitting there next to the forge fishing. I wouldn't want to be. Okay, one person that's the fisherman. And we can lower that. Could actually probably add this on here. This one is doing fairly well. And this one is doing pretty good too. I may just want to extend this out a little bit more and just add another one instead. Not that we really need it. Okay, let's look for the end of this. What I'll probably do is just put one on this one and just see how much one person can do. Actually, I'll probably just keep both of them and then get rid of some of these smaller docks. I mean, they're still doing decent, but they're not doing anywhere near as good as one person on a field anymore, so we don't really need them. There's our seed merchant. Ooh, cheap orange seeds. I like that one. Okay, we got a little more hardwood, which is good. And probably not gonna have enough. Yeah, not quite. Oh, they don't want the herbs. This has 300 hardwood. They're still making the linen. I really don't want to put more lumber in there. We could stick a little bit in here and just see what they happen to bring in here, because we're kind of close to the orange seed. So if they can bring in some, that might give us just enough, and then we can do a different kind of orchard. So up here we can repeat again with fields and orchards. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this little tiny bit of land, but I'll figure something out. Okay, let's see if I can keep this guy up here. I don't know if that'll work. Okay, they're getting hardwood, it looks like. They just came from over here. And our wood storage thing is working out really nicely there. And same with our wood finder. So, you know, that guy's just like constantly feeding that sawmill wood to make the firewood. And our blacksmiths are just not keeping up. I'm betting it's like everyone decided to have their tools go bad at the same time. Okay, it does say it's here. And again, they're not here. I'm gonna really need to get an actual real town hall done pretty soon. I wanted to get that in on the south side, but just had so many other building projects. I want to kind of get a little bit of a layout started and then get everything built. So did we ever get that little bridge over here? So So yeah, there's a little creek bridge. And the west side, I think, is really the only place that they might have had trouble coming in by. And I've had nomads show up at the well before, but they're not there for whatever reason. And we have not enough laborers now. And our building is finally getting down low. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch more people gonna be dying of old age. We have the chickens. That one's getting done. Okay, this is weird. How many herds people do we have? Okay, that is just really strange. Because I thought the ducks were there. Well, the new one we're building could be for some cows. Let's look at that. And that's not quite enough, but that would work. Okay. And that is enough for 2. Let's get the cows there. They'll be sitting on the dock for a while. They need the logs. Let's get a tiny stockpile. Let's see if this will help them move along a little bit faster. If I stick a little stockpile there, they might be able to just kind of go back and forth and get that done real quick. Okay, seed trader. Okay. We got 300 now here. 81. No firewood yet. So if they can get the firewood, then we're okay and we can get it. Totally wipe us out. Won't need any more seeds, but that's okay. May not have the firewood actually on hand. Let's dismiss you. Don't need either one of those. Okay, a little bit more seedlings. Maybe that's our gal. Can you come in there? No. Dang it. Oh, look. There is nomads sitting here. Interesting. They weren't there before, but they are now. Okay, our town arrival. We're at 81% educated. We're all clothed. Barely. That would mean they would come in and need a whole bunch of clothing. We haven't gotten caught up on the tools again yet. Our homes to family are getting closer. Oh, we probably have room for students. Let's go check out our blacksmith down here. There he is. Steel tools. I think I'll change them back to iron. Just maybe he'll be able to get it done faster because he doesn't have to do as many trips of getting items. I'm hoping. We got plenty of food, medicine. It's just the tools I'm kind of concerned about. Let's see if this vendor or trader can get enough stuff here really quick. So we do have houses to build the upstairs stuff, so I mean that we can do. I really prefer 20, but 39 could work. Okay, there is firewood here now. Let's look at this. I'll probably have to take linen off next time. And the lumber. Okay, 24. Alright. We got enough for the orange seeds. Let's try to get it closer. That's really close. Let's give you one read. Okay, orange seeds done. And I'm gonna have to take that linen off. We're just not making enough right now. And I don't want them to try to stock all this when I need it. I'm going to need it right now. Okay, we have 35 people. We need a lot of tools. Our blacksmith better get going pretty quickly. Okay, and our boarding house only has one person. Interesting. And they just probably haven't made it down there yet. Let's see if they kind of trickle in. Because, I mean, 38 people that are homeless. Well, we did just have a couple people die of old age. I guess that works out as well, too. No, they're not going there. Oh, okay. Well, I saw 2 people at the well. I guess we'll have to see in the next episode to see if they actually made it into town and they find a way to a house or something. And if not, we might have a glitchy thing happening and a whole bunch of people will end up dying of starvation or something. I don't know. We'll just have to see, and if they make it here, then we'll get some more houses for them down here. If not, then they just don't make it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time.